Hello, it's ArmeBricks, and I've decided that it is perfect time to take a look what we have done during 2022. So this year was crazy in terms of changes in the Lego City, or aka ArmeBricks City. So definitely I want to share what has been done, what are the changes introduced, at least the main ones that I can remember. Of course, it is really good to track everything in videos and to have it in YouTube to recheck what has happened during the year. So I was really amazed when I looked at the video of the city 1 year back. It was totally different city. So yeah, let's try to get on and then check what has been done. Okay, so first thing first is the changes that we were doing for the metro project. And yeah, all the city is raised. We have the trains that can run under the city. Definitely, the project is not fully over. I want to have more things built in, more details added with Lego bricks and etc. Now it is plain track and trains, some buildings, but definitely there's a lot of room for improvement. So mainly, I'm really happy that I've raised the city. Another thing that was really major, I've changed the layout of the city. And it means that a lot of buildings were rearranged to different places. So you can see the Quickie Mart, Simpson's home. There were some efforts made with this area. It is much different. It is more compact. So more buildings were transferred to that area. We will take a look closer a bit later. So this area where we had Simpson's house and the Quickie Mart has changed significantly. Now we have like shops, we have a hospital, we have some living area, we have some restaurants and etc. So yeah, definitely it is major upgrade. Also, this area was not existing at all. It was created from scratch. It was additional table that was introduced and it got filled up really, really quickly, as you can see. I do have one base plate that is left and other base plates are just fully occupied. I'm happy with that, of course, no doubts, but I'm worried what to do with the space in the city where to put new buildings and etc. So definitely that is a question, but I'm really happy how it turned out. And this new area that was introduced is fully on Mills plate. So another achievement of the year that I've managed to at least transform 20 or 15% of the city to the Mills plate. I do have also plans to increase this every time I'm doing something new. And if we are looking at this area in particular, so I've managed to bring back the amusement park with the pirate ride, with UFO rides, and more of this stuff. But again, I think it was a temporary decision, and I will need to make this area residential because yeah, new modulars are coming, new buildings are in plans. So let's see how it will go. Definitely would keen to keep some of those, but yeah, we will see. Then, of course, we do have some alternative builds that were built right here. As you can see, the gas station, the train station, the hotel from Fransets. So more Fransets are coming to the city, which is really nice. I'm really happy that this line surprises me. So definitely it's a good thing. Also, few buildings were introduced in this area. So as we can see, two mocks from Harry Potter series and one mock from Friends theme. Again, is the school that I always wanted to have, and there it is. Also, we have added the lighthouse, which is, in my opinion, okay in the city, but I will think how to transfer it to the beach and sea area right here. Although it is quite limited, but let's see what can be done with this part. Because, yeah, we have some space which could be used or extended. So let's see. But anyhow, yeah, there is now in the city. Also, what is good that City Complex got extra floors. So there was QRI introduced, there was Office introduced. I don't remember if Seinfeld was at that point or not, but definitely it is really big building right now. So it is probably the biggest building as such in the city. If we take out of equation the Eiffel Tower and the antenna of Daily Bugle, because yeah, antenna is not an actual building. But anyhow, the city complex is massive. Okay, so probably let's go deeper into the city to check out what are the other changes. And I've just noticed one big change as well, which I forgot to mention, is the roads. In 2022, I got rid of the road base plates, the old ones, and I've added the new road system to the city. So it's something new, and I'm pretty happy. Although there are some things that I would like to improve, like, where we have the road and those new base plates that are sitting on mills. There are a difference in height, so I definitely need to do some adjustments there. But yeah, it will come at some point in time. So yeah, all the roads were transferred. I'm really happy. New street was introduced in this area. There was absolutely no street, nothing. So I'm happy that I've managed to incorporate it into here. So more roads, more fun for vehicles and pedestrians. Okay, so let's try to move further and see what we have deeper in the city. Yeah, we are in the first spot here in the city. So as you can see, near the city complex, near the Eiffel Tower. So a lot of buildings were introduced this year. So you are looking at them right now. And the new district that was created from scratch. So again, that was a really awesome year. Probably it was the most effective, the most changes bringing year so far. Yeah, because previously the city haven't had such a big changes in it. So definitely I'm happy with that. And as you can see, this area also changed a lot from having only Simpsons House and Quickie Mart. We do have more proper buildings, proper street, and etc. So I'm really happy with that. Right here, we do have also some changes because a new street was introduced right here because the roads are not that wide anymore. The sidewalks are also more narrow. So I've managed to add this park right here and the boutique hotel. So in my mind, it looks much better. We have that narrow street right here and a normal street in the right side. So definitely it brings adds more space to the city, and I think that is the improvement that city needed. Then what we have got here is basically the same as it was before. Nothing has changed in terms of placement. And yeah, I guess this is the only area left to check. So now we do have a quickie mart right here with a narrow street to park the car, and the Simpsons house right next to it. So I do think that these fit much better than it was before. And yeah, they are not, taking all the view of the last section that we have here, and you can clearly see the buildings that are behind the wall on the end of that street. So definitely happy with that having these shorter buildings allows me to see much more what is hidden there. Good, let's go to another place of the city and let's see what we have there. Here we are, and indeed, I'm, running out of space to fit in here because we have quite old buildings right here. We have Ferris wheel, we have Vestas wind turbine. So yeah, it is hard to move. If you see that the Ninjago gardens are right up here. So, but let's try to focus and let's see what we do have here. So few buildings were moved to this area. At least at the end of the city we still have the haunted house. So I decided to add the alternative build from the hidden side school, and to add few other buildings as well. And then, as you can see, treehouse is still remaining in the city. I would like to keep it, but let's see what kind of new modulars we will have. If there will be a need to change that, I will definitely do, but I still would like to keep it in the city. So yeah, what we have else, I've combined a few of those creator series buildings into the smaller area, so they are not taking so much space right now. So as you can see, I saved at least 2 base plates probably by adding them next to each other. And yeah, we will try to move to right here. We can see the new street that was introduced that I've mentioned, and it is near the haunted house, near to the hospital and in the Ninjago district. So I'm really happy to see these views out of this place. Yeah, so let's try to move to other locations and to see if there are any more changes. I know that this video is getting quite long, but please bear with me, I do understand that it is really quite hard to go through every single change, so I'm trying to just sum up all the things that has been done during this year. So we went through the city, and now it's time to look what we have done below, under the city, because there were some changes as well. So just we need to look on what kind of changes there are. So under the city we have new platforms introduced. So one is for the airports, right here for the planes. Probably at some point in time there will be a new project to move this out and make it underwater scene, but let's see. Then we do have the castle related or medieval village right there, which expands to the next section, not section and it goes right up to here, which is still just some random sets added here because I haven't had enough time to place proper buildings, but definitely there are more castles that I would like to incorporate. And as you can see, I do have an army of Black Falcons that are already getting ready to battle or something that will happen. So definitely there will be much more things coming, and I want to build it properly with the base plates, with some hills, with some rivers, and etc. So again, what I'm missing is just time. And the last one is the winter village. So I've dedicated quite a lot of space for it, but as you noticed from my previous videos, that seems that this area is not enough, and I need to think about what to do with, let's say, with the Disney castle, with the trains that are quite too big right here. So definitely this is just a draft version of Winter Village, and I do believe that for next year I need to start preparing earlier and make things more interesting by introducing some hills, by introducing some more stuff that is built out of Lego. So definitely, again, just one thing that is missing: time. So yeah, so we went through probably all the changes in this room. Oops, I forgot these changes. I've added extra shelves right here, and we do have the Lego sign that is built. We do have some books, the VIP stuff. We do have some dragons and etc. So this room got also quite nice upgrade. And by meaning this room, there is another room also full of Lego. So in my next video, I will try to cover what we do have there, because there's plenty of sets for display. So anyhow, thank you for staying for such a long time. Thank you for going with me with this with the city, with the changes and all the things that were done during this year. It was really good year for ArmeBricks City. As you can see, a lot of things were introduced, a lot of things built, transformed, and etc. I'm really happy with the progress. So stay tuned. It will be at least one video that is coming this year. And definitely, I hope that during the Christmas period, I will be able to do some more projects, because in my mind, there are at least 11 projects that I would like to work on with. So let's see which one will be the first one to arrive. Okay, so take care. We will see you soon. Goodbye, guys.